Alright, so it's a different day. I'm back with something a little different going on today. Today I'm going to finish up the last game in a season that I'm playing online right now. And it's been a pretty good season. We'll get that in a minute. Let me show you my lineup first. Pretty stacked lineup. My offense overall is an 89. I've got the 91 Cam Newton power up with the Gatorade Cam Newton. Lorenzo Neal at fullback. I've only got the 88. He's the next thing I'm going to upgrade actually. Once I get some coins built up, I'm going to get the other versions of him so that I can get the 90 overall version, and then I'll get the power up. Actually, I've got the power up just sitting there waiting for me right now, unless I accidentally put it into a token, which is possible. Actually, it's probable, but I can buy it off of the auction house for 3,000 coins, and that'll get him up to a 91 overall. Ezekiel Elliott. When I did the last couple of videos, I just had the ultimate kickoff version of Zeke. And I got to looking at it, and I realized, I wonder if he has a power-up. So, last night I took a look, and sure enough he did. So I bought the power-up, I bought the Core Elite, and now my Zeke is 91 overall. And my Ricky Williams is 90 overall. He'll jump up a little bit when I get my next level. And they just added 10 more levels. They raised the level cap from 50 to 60. So I think he can get all the way up to a 95 now. My Terrell Owens is a 90. And I don't think he has a power up, although I should probably check and see. I've actually got Tyreek Hill in as my #1 receiver, even though he's my lowest overall receiver because of his speed, and it's been helping me a lot. Moss is my #4. Antonio Brown is my #2, and then DJ Moore is still my #5. And because I'm streaming this through my Twitch to my computer and then recording it on my computer, that's why sometimes I'll say things before you actually see it happen in the video. I try to not do that. I try to make sure that I don't comment on something until it's actually you can see it. But yeah, in the heat of a game, I might forget. I got Greg Olsen, tight end. Shannon Sharp is my team captain. And Jordan Reed, who, if I can get a flashback Jordan Reed, I can get him up to, I think it's an 89 or a 90. Let's see. It would get him up to a 90. And this is actually way behind. So, I made several flashbacks that trying to get that. Never got lucky. Ended up mostly getting Tyler Eifert's. Tyler Eifert sells for 70,000 coins, and I sold a bunch of them. Did get the, I want to say it was Richard Sherman, which is, no, I didn't get the Richard Sherman. His is a primetime player. I got somebody's flashback that, Justin Houston. I got the Justin Houston flashback, which is in my Justin Houston now. Darrell Williams at right tackle, Zach Martin at right guard, Alex Mack at center, Roger Saffold, the Gauntlet Roger Saffold at left guard, and Jason Peters at left tackle. On my defense is a 90 overall. Of course, I got my Luke Kuechly middle linebacker, Ryan Shazier. I've gotten up to an 88. In order to get him up to a 95, I've got the 92 overall token and the 95 overall token, but I need approximately 30,000 passing yards and another 95 passing touchdowns, I think. to get his last 2 tokens to get him to a 90. And then I've got the 92 and the 95. Plus I've got the image, the border, and the scheme. Which I've got 2 of each of those. Derek Brooks at right outside linebacker. Justin Houston, the fully upgraded Justin Houston at left outside linebacker. My strong safety, Eric Berry and Adrian Amos. My free safety, Harrison Smith, and then Amos is back at the backup on him. My corners. I'll wait to catch up. I've got Casey Hayward at corner. My corner 4 is Darius Slay Jr. He's got a flashback as well. I haven't been able to get that one either. I could buy it, but it's like 300,000 coins. I've got a Richard Sherman. He still has an upgrade left, but it's his primetime player, which those go for over $1 million. Actually, I could upgrade him to an 89 with 500 training. And then I could upgrade him to the 92 without the primetime player, but it would cost me 4,350 training. That'll take a while to get. Let's see. My right end is Jarrell Casey with the heavyweight upgrade. I've got K'Wan Short as one of my D tackles with the heavyweight upgrade. Damon Harrison Sr., the man they call Snacks, with the heavyweight upgrade. J.J. Watt is the Gatorade upgrade, J.J. Watt. And then Stephon Gilmore. I think I got... Did I get his... I think I've got his flashback in there too. Yeah, I do. You can see... if you look at... it's his flashback version. My punter is a 76 overall because I don't punt. And when I do, it's not pretty because my punter is a 76 overall. My kicker is Brandon McManus, and that's all that really matters. You guys don't want to see my specialist. So, teams and overall in the 89. And I'm going to show you what I'm trying to do trying to get right now. Been collecting these Series 2 trophies. You can get an auctionable 88 to 90 overall elite for 50 trophies. Right now I've got 37. I need 13 more to complete that set. And then that player will, depending on who it is, they'll most likely go in the auction house. An 88 to 90 overall should pull between, depending on who it is and what tier they're actually in. An 88 overall will pull in generally about 150,000 coins. A 90 overall can pull anywhere from 250,000 all the way up to 400,000, depending on who the player is. I don't think there's any legends in there. There might be though. And if there are, and I get one that I can use, then I'll just use them instead and then sell whoever I've got in their position right now. Alright, I don't want this video to be too long, and I've already spent a lot of time looking at other stuff. So let's jump into a game. Hold on. I need football music. I've discovered I play a lot better when I've got music playing. And so I've got a playlist on Spotify that's my Madden playlist. And somehow I slipped in Miami into that. Don't know why I did that. Alright. So I've told you before, I'm not a very good player. And you may be about to see me just get humiliated in this online game. It happens. I throw a lot of interceptions. because I make stupid throws. And you're going to see me make some stupid throws. I guarantee it. More than likely. Depends on who I'm playing. That being said, right now, I'm in my regular season. I need one more win to make it to the playoffs. And I am currently undefeated. A couple of these, the first guy actually took it all the way down to the fourth quarter. And then I got a pick that I turned around and converted into a touchdown. And then the very next play, he threw an interception that I returned as a pick six, and then he quit. Second guy, similar story. Actually, he quit fairly quickly because I got all three of those touchdowns in the first quarter. Third guy was a tough one. We were trading touchdowns. He got the first touchdown actually. I got the second one. Then he got one, and then I got one, and then I got a pick six. And then the next three drives that he had, he turned the ball over. And I threw a couple of interceptions too, but then I got another interception, and he quit after that. The fourth guy, Minigamer 657, he's a punk. My deck was way better than his, or my team was way better than his. So he got himself kicked for griefing. He never actually chose a play. He let the play clock go down 3 times, and on the third time he got kicked. Big Fat Monkey, his first drive ended up in a fumble, and I scored. His second drive, he threw a pick six, and then he quit. And then the last guy, we didn't even make it past the first minute of the game. I sacked him 3 times. First time I dropped him down to 2nd and 21. Second sack I dropped him to 3rd and 30, and on the third sack I got the safety, and he quit. So we're gonna see what happens in this one. I may get someone to quit really quick. I may have to play out the entire game just to beat someone, or I may get just destroyed. I don't know. So. Oh, and I'm in All-Pro first string, which isn't the greatest, but I mean, this is where I'm at. So, all right, let's get started. I don't use my mic during games because at first I used to, but I didn't mean to. I didn't realize that the people I was playing could actually hear me. And so I was just talking crap during a game, and I was losing it too. And finally, about somewhere around the third quarter, the guy I was playing started responding to what I was saying, and that's when I realized people could hear me. So, alright. See, 89 overall, 89 offense, 90 defense. God, this lag is real. Okay, let's see what we got. I'm not going to play that one. And I'll be honest with you. If I'm just getting destroyed and I realize I got no chance, I will quit. Of course, I'm not going to do it the cheap way of, closing the game or, getting myself kicked. I'll go in and concede. It's I'm man enough to admit when someone's a better player than me. I'm telling you, I like seeing high decks better than low decks. Like someone that's got all 83s in their first 3 players you see scares me more than someone that's got all 90s. Like this guy,
Hi again, everyone.
I might have a good chance against him.
Welcome to the NFL.
If it was all 83s, I'd be worried. Because I'm either going to outclass them with my team, or they're going to destroy me because they're good enough to get
center stage here today.
And in today's football, they're still valuable, not just as
view I
runners,
prefer.
but guys who can catch the ball as well. It's really the number of touches that determines things these days.
Oh, that was a terrible kick. half the time I kick great, and half the time I look like I don't know what I'm doing.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And here we
Great
go.
field position I just gave him.
In Madden Ultimate Team. Short
So
kick. It's taken
one of the
to
big
23.
secrets to actually doing fairly decent
Up with pretty good starting field position
is
as they
using
get
your
up
coaching
past the
adjustments.
35.
I do not go aggressive on pass rush because when I do, I tend to get drawn offsides a lot. I've given up so many yards on penalties. But I go aggressive with everything else. My user skills aren't that great, so I generally play on the line. I'm not real good at playing coverage. I also have a rule for myself that's been helping me a lot. I choose whatever the first coach suggestion is, unless it's just straight cover 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid game. The disadvantage
Until
of blitzing,
it starts not working for me.
alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to
Now, when they play this hurry up crap, then all bets are off.
And he'll get it down to the 47.
I like to play man blitzes. I blitz
It's
it.
an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. That's a staple of this offense. Drag
Go
right
down.
to the tight end.
Oh,
He's
no.
been able to use his size to break off much more yardage.
Remember me saying that I might get exposed, get embarrassed? That just happened.
Caught by Tyreek Hill. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyreek Hill.
That's a
47
lots of people get a first
yards.
quarter.
And the Rams are going to take
Happens all
a
the time.
first quarter lead. Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0
What
game.
matters is who wins the game.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
Field position game a little bit.
This is taking about 7
I'll
yards deep.
use the coach suggestions if I see something I like. But otherwise, I have a bunch of plays that I like to go to that I know work for me. So first, let me see if I can run on this guy or not. Some people I can, some people I
The
can't.
Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line.
This guy, I just broke a 12-yard run on the first play.
They start on the ground with Elliott.
So let me
and
try
they're able to
again.
get this one across the 35.
Halfback lead dive.
They got 12
It's one
on
of
the
my
play
favorite
there,
runs.
And they move the chains.
Tremendous blocking by the interior of the offensive line. They didn't just gash him there. They blasted a gaping hole for him to gallop through.
Oh, he's stacking the box.
He better be giving them a whole lot of credit and thanking them for that much space to rumble.
And stop me for 4 yards.
They keep on the ground with Elliott. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest game.
This
but it
could
does
end up being
open
an
up
interception.
possibilities here on second
Could
down.
end up being a first down. It ended up being a first down. Oh, sorry.
On
Spoiler
second
alert.
down, here's Newton. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. 15 yards through the air and a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Yeah, okay. Not good.
And they'll run it for the first time with Ricky Williams. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Alec Ogletree in on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker.
Apparently a lot of linebackers like the eye discipline
read,
to be an
react,
elite
and make a
linebacker.
play.
According to the announcers in this game.
He looked like one of those guys.
I've learned so much playing Madden. Like, did you know that there were only 9 players in the league last year to exceed 1,000 yards?
So that doesn't help.
Rushing.
Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
True story. I'm going with that tight end attack because it's actually one of my plays that I like using a lot.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
Yeah. Olsen's open.
Throwing is Newton. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down.
I don't believe that this opening drive
Alright,
is
so this is
surprising
easy
either
spot
one
and
of us
go.
after the time we
It's a
spent
medium
with the coaching
flat
staff
pass
and
play.
players
I'm
prior
using
to
the
the
Vikings
game. What
playbook,
about
by the
you?
way.
Absolutely. Not only
I
that,
love
but
that
that big
play.
article in this paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone?
And that's why right there.
Over the middle here to Brown.
Because so often they leave the middle open for me. Now I can follow that up with this Texas mid attack,
23 yards on
which is a fun play because I have two different main targets.
On this drive, hasn't it been very accurate?
It's designed for Olsen to get a pass up the middle, but more often than not, especially in close yardage situations like this, I'm dumping it off to Lorenzo Neal,
I was going to ask
and
you
he just
about
got
the
the
field shrinks.
well,
Has to be sharper, but it's been a good
no
opening drive
spoilers.
so far.
He just got the touchdown.
He will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Now let's see if I can kick an extra point today.
A 5-yard touchdown.
No, I can't.
And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And it's no good.
It's all right.
He misses
Now
the extra point, and this remains a 7-6 game.
This might be. Yeah, it's not as bad as it could have been.
Now McManus on to kick this one off.
All right. Dude gets great field position again.
This is taking
I'm going to give the coach one more chance to pick the plays for me.
Start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the.
Even when I go
with
the zone blitz, I still use a man coverage line.
Charles be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right?
Just so that I don't get burned by a cover player.
Replicate it.
I sometimes get burned in the flats.
I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments.
I didn't happen to pick
great confidence having scored the last time out.
Like when I'm doing a lot of
Back
man
live now
blitzes,
to
like
begin
the
the
Samuel
second
blitz.
quarter with Charles Davis, Brandon
If he
Gaudin.
decides
It's
to
the
pass out
Rams
to
with
the
a
flat,
football to get us going.
I may be
They
in
face
trouble.
a 2nd and 7 to start things out.
Let's go, come on. Let's go, come on.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. And Graham's got it over the middle. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
So as long as I'm using the coach suggestions, then I have a rule that it has to be the number 1 suggestion, unless it's cover 2, because I hate cover 2. I just mean a straight cover 2 seam, something like that, fine.
Third catch
But
of
I
this
will
first
not
half
just
for
use a
him, and this
straight
one is a
cover 2.
first down.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do
It
pay off,
almost
don't
never
they? What
works
do the guys
for
in the
me when I
locker room
do.
call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him old reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open.
Because he's doing this hurry up
Pick up a first down.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
That goes down as a loss against his rushing stats. But really, should he have to absorb that one? He had no chance on that play before they overwhelmed him.
Pretty much on top of him before he could take his first step. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw, it's Rodgers.
He's going to end up scoring again.
He's going to look deep down the field. That's caught inside the 20. And he is down deep into Carolina territory. It's a big conversion there for the Rams on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. It's 1st and 10 from the 12. They go back to the ground with Johnson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it?
Nice.
I mean, just zoom, quick, 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 and what a terrific play.
I'm not going to make you watch the whole game.
Now Rodgers. Rush coming, and he's
I'm going to pause it here at the 2-minute warning, and I'll start it back up in a bit.
there to drop him off. Now look out.
All right.
Rodgers lost the football.
So, here's what just happened.
And his guys are going to take over.
They scored. They got me over the middle. Then I threw one of those stupid interceptions that I was talking about. But I was able to stop them and actually try to go for it on 4th and inches, and I forced a fumble.
Going to pile in on the call and say, well, what are you doing? Why would you go for it there? I think that teams that are convinced that they feel pretty good about their
Now I may
game
throw another
plan,
stupid interception.
what they want to
I may
get
throw
done
a
that day,
touchdown.
go
I don't know.
for it. Give it
But
a
there's
try.
44 seconds
Hey,
left in
let's
the
see if the
half,
defense can rescue him
and
a
I'm
little
down
bit.
by 8.
So good starting
I need to
field
try
position for him here as they come up 1st and 10.
Oh, way overthrew him.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton.
Like the English smash.
And that is incomplete.
One of the toughest things about playing defensive back is
I told you, I'm not a great player. I'm not even a good player. I might be mediocre. But I have a lot of fun with it. Occasionally I do cool stuff. That wasn't it.
In this case, though, they're not able to get it done.
Yeah, they said forget the underneath route. They went for the guy on the fly, but as you said, incomplete. Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Anytime a defense can sit back in a zone like that, it tends to create a lot of congestion in the middle of the field. Makes it very hard to slot one in.
Looked like
I get the ball back at the half, but I'd like to already be tied back up with him before that.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10.
And there's another stupid pick. Remember where I told you I throw a lot of those?
Snap for Newton. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the holder, Anthony Barr. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Man open left side is Brown. And a pretty little juke move there on a nice gain. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
2nd and inches. We've been here before.
As they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Throwing is Rodgers. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. And before they can run this
is actually the play that I forced the fumble on last time.
As they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. The Rams on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
Not that time, though.
Working from the gun. Rodgers. He gets it to Brown. Complete.
All right.
And he's going to be taken down.
Now I get the ball back.
Before reaching the 15-yard line.
A lot of work to do.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL.
I'm not proud of
Sports. Okay,
but
Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half.
Not coming out.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
If you watched my previous videos, you know
and they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it.
I like this play.
Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They're down here, but very
what I
much in
use
this game.
to beat
What's the tonality of a coach's
ultimate kickoff challenges
when a game is within
where you had to rush for like 90 yards.
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing
and
the
I'm
things
hoping
that
that he
well in the first
isn't familiar with
and wanting more of that.
If he knows what I'm
Sure,
doing,
you got to go over some of the
he'll be able
areas
to stop
and
me
clean up
easy.
some things because there's a reason you're down.
Oh,
but overall, I think they want to stay
there.
positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
Try it one more time. See if it works the other way.
In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly.
When we talk about Luke Kuechly, you can't talk about his overall game without talking about his intelligence and how he controls the whole defense. He quarterbacks that defense, and at times, watch him make checks.
You know what? I'm actually going to do it one more time to the other side, but this time I'm going to get him with the jet sweep. This time he's going to expect Hill to try to keep it again, but I'm actually going to hand it off to Ricky Williams. And hopefully he won't be expecting that. Oh, he was.
On 3rd down, here's Williams.
That's all right.
And not much of an opening there as he's only going to get this to about the 32. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And I got the first. Oh, sorry. Spoilers.
They will go for it. Now Newton. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Neal. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
Here's some more cheese.
Newton on first down. Over the middle.
Here's some more big
That's
cheese.
Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 15 yards through the air and a first down.
Come on now.
That's the kind of cheese that gets you touchdowns.
Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete.
Nowhere near as cheese as
And
this.
he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown.
Let's get the 2-point
Carolina.
conversion, tie things up.
Greg
Sound like a plan?
47 yards. And the Panthers are a 2-point conversion away from tying up this football game. Ron Rivera didn't get the nickname Riverboat Ron
didn't
for
get it.
nothing. His
Matter
guys
of
are
fact.
going to go for 2 here.
Oh,
Throwing again is Newton.
it's not a safety on a 2-point. That was a nice try, though, with the pitch. I like that.
When it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Now McManus on to kick this one off.
All right. I'll get back to you when I'm back on offense.
Into heavy traffic and it's
Yep,
intercepted.
he just threw an interception. So I've got the ball back
This is
on
a defense
his
that
30.
can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with his own schemes.
is a good place
And
to
here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
This is Elliott. And he'll be brought down
Yeah,
at the
rush on him a
21,
little
just
bit
shy of
here,
the
just
20 in the
'cause I
red
can.
zone. That one good for 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
I don't even know if I got that. I think I did. I did.
Again, it's Elliott. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Let's keep rushing on him.
Inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on 3rd down and pick up the 1st down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the 1st down. That's exactly what they did.
Let me snap it.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Definitely too early to panic, but that is his 4th carry of the game, and collectively has in total 10 yards. So maybe there's no panic, but maybe some concern.
Yeah, and maybe a little concern up front because they're not giving him any space right now. Back now in Los Angeles.
I already know he's
It's
stacking
been
the
a good one
box.
so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
So I'm just going to go with this PA tight end seed.
Off play action.
Almost went back for me.
And he can't hang on. That's definitely.
I know it's cheese, and I know I've used it a couple times already.
Complete in the end zone.
But I'm going to do it different this time.
You felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you, partner? That looked like a sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on through the end of the play.
Or I'm just not going to get it at all.
Throwing on 3rd down.
I can take the field goal. I've already missed one kick.
But incomplete.
Once you get into the red zone and the
Not doing
safeties
play
have less
action.
ground to cover,
Just try the dagger.
with your delivery. Not much
Worst case scenario, I give it back to them on their own
That field
17 and
shrinks
then
with
just
the
take it away
safeties.
from them
It's
again.
almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more.
Not only did I convert, I got the touchdown.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Now I
And
really
he'll take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Tyreek Hill from 17 yards out. And the Panthers
actually,
have
there's a lot
taken
right
the
there.
lead here in the 4th. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
And I got it. All right. I'll come back when I'm back on offense.
Again, drive.
Oh, that was quick.
It's intercepted.
That was quick.
Picked off by
His first pass when he got back on offense, he threw an interception.
Shop at their own 49-yard line.
And I think that's over.
Real nice job defensively.
I think he's gonna
getting
quit.
inside a quarterback's head and figuring out.
And that's an undefeated season. Oh, so this is going to get me a lot closer to the trophies that I need. I had 37, now I've got 45. Undefeated season. I get a bye week. What's that? I get a bye week. I didn't realize that you get a bye week if you. This is my first undefeated season. I've always lost at least one game in my season. Last season I lost 2 games, and one of those I was just getting destroyed. The guy was just better than me. He was absolutely destroying me. The second one, I was actually winning. I was up 14-0, and I lost my internet connection. So that one I was not happy about. I think the guy was like one big play away from conceding the match, and all of a sudden I lost my connection. So, wow. Undefeated. Okay, I'm going to end this video here, and then when I get into my playoff game, I'll make another one for that, which will be right after this. But I don't want this to be, it's already super long, so... I don't really have any subscribers. I got one new subscriber. Someone subscribed yesterday, so thank you. Thank you to you for subscribing. That's the only subscriber I have, other than friends and family that subscribed a long time ago. So thank you to you, and hopefully these videos will get better. I'll get better at playing the game, and we'll see the family grow. Until later, that's going to end this one. Have a great day.